प्लीज डू नोट द नेम बिकॉज आपके करंट अफेयर्स के लिए बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। नाम, कंट्री, कौन थे, कितने थे, तो इट्स Welcome back to Pathshala classes. This is Shashwat Dubey, one of the faculty members of Pathshala classes, and today we are going to discuss a very significant news that is in trend right now. Now, what is that news? Let's see. ये इलेक्टोरल रिफॉर्म जो हुआ है अभी, इलेक्टोरल जो भी पॉलिसी अभी हुई है, एक जो सुर्खियों में है, तो क्या है, व्हाट इज दिस ऑल अबाउट, वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस इन डिटेल इन द फोर्थ कमिंग स्लाइड्स. So without further ado, let's begin. Now, what is this electoral cooperation that we are going to discuss? Election Commission has signed an electoral cooperation pact with Uzbekistan. देखिए आपके करंट अफेयर्स के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, so please do note. The Election Commission of India has signed an agreement for electoral cooperation with Uzbekistan's central poll body. This agreement was finalized during Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar's visit to Tashkent. Tashkent काफी फेमस जगह है, Tashkent Files, where he is serving as an international observer for the upcoming elections scheduled for October 27. October 27 में we can expect the elections to take place, and Mr. Rajiv Kumar has taken over this particular election commission, and now that he has signed an electoral pact with Uzbekistan. The purpose of this, अब देखिए aim and purpose क्या है इसका, ये पैक्ट के पीछे क्या मोटिव रहा होगा इंडियन गवर्नमेंट का. The memorandum of understanding, that is the MOU, aims to strengthen and deepen interaction between the two election management bodies, and the agreement is designed for the mutual benefit of both democracies, as in India and Uzbekistan. The background of this pact, just in 2 pointers we'll discuss. Both the electoral bodies have a history of mutual cooperation, with officials serving as observers in each other's elections. A 4-member delegation, please do note, it is a 4-member delegation from Uzbekistan, which was led by Khushanavo Muktabar. प्लीज डू नोट द नेम बिकॉज आपके करंट अफेयर्स के लिए बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. नाम, कंट्री, कौन थे, कितने थे, तो इट्स अ 4-member delegation from Uzbekistan which was headed by Khushanavo Muktabar, and India participated in the Lok Sabha elections earlier this year as well. As far as the global interaction is concerned, ये पैक्ट के बाद क्या रहने वाला है इम्पैक्ट एक ग्लोबल या इंटरनेशनल लेवल प्लेटफॉर्म पे, तो वो हम देखते हैं. The Election Commission of India and the Central Election Commission of Uzbekistan has actively signed this particular pact in order to engage and include the Association of World Election Bodies and the Association of Asian Election Authorities. देखिए मैं इसको अंडरलाइन कर दे रहा हूँ क्योंकि ये बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. तो ये डू रिमेंबर वर्ल्ड इलेक्शन बॉडीज एंड द एसोसिएशन ऑफ एशियन इलेक्शन अथॉरिटीज, ये दोनों नाम इंपॉर्टेंट है. As far as the international collaboration is concerned, what are the impacts and significance of this particular election commission ka interaction? The election commission has signed an MOU, that is the memorandum of understanding, for international cooperation with 30 EMBs globally. It's a huge number, 30 EMBs. Please do note the fact also that this collaboration now extends to the International Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance, which supports sustainable democracy worldwide. The significance of this particular pact is going to be enhancement of electoral processes and share best practices between these two particular countries. Also that एज फार एज इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया इज कंसर्न, इसका बैकग्राउंड क्या है, ये आपके स्टैटिक जीके का पार्ट के लिए बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। इलेक्शन, नोइंग मोर अबाउट इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया, राइट, करंट अफेयर्स के लिए पहला पार्ट, और दूसरा पार्ट जो है ये आपके स्टैटिक जीके के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है। द ECI or the Election Commission of India is a permanent and independent body which was established by the Constitution of India in order to ensure free and fair election. देखिए, independent body इसीलिए है in order to ensure free and fair elections in the country. Also that it is established directly under the provisions of the Constitution and hence it is a constitutional body, क्योंकि election commission का establishment, functioning, roles, everything, appointment, removal, everything, salary, age criteria, every other details with regard to election commission has been enshrined and provided under Constitution of India itself. Therefore it is a constitutional body. The Election Commission of India is an all India body in the sense that it is common to the both center plus state. The Constitution vests the Election Commission of India with the power of superintendence, direction and control of elections. टू कहाँ कहाँ इसका जुरिडिक्शन है, सबसे पहला पार्लियामेंट, दूसरा स्टेट लेजिस्लेचर, तीसरा ऑफिस ऑफ द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया और चौथा ऑफिस फॉर द वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया। यहां तक के इलेक्शंस का डिस्क्रिशन और जुरिस्डिक्शन एक्सटेंड होता है इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया को। मूविंग अहेड, द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल प्रोविजंस विद रिगार्ड टू द इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया, जो हमने पहले हाईलाइट में डिस्कस किया उसको हम डिटेल में देखते हैं। आर्टिकल 334, प्लीज डू रिमेंबर दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट आर्टिकल which may be asked in your static part, static GK part. Article 324 of the Constitution of India deals with the provisions related to the Election Commission of India, that is with regard to the establishment of ECI. Also, further noting, this article contains detailed provisions regarding composition of ECI, appointment and service condition of its members, powers, functions and other related aspects in the context of ECI. As far as the composition of Election Commission of India is concerned, Article 324 of the Constitution has made the following provisions about the composition. The very first being, it shall consist of the Chief Election Commissioner (CEC) and such member of the other election commissioners as the President may deem fit. President may deem fit from time to time. It differs. It differs as per the need of the hour. The appointment of CEC and other election commissioners are to be made by the president. कौन अपॉइंट करता है? प्रेसिडेंट अपॉइंट करता है इलेक्शन कमिश्नर को। चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर हर ये जो इंपॉर्टेंट पोस्ट है ECs and CEC is appointed by the President of India. Do remember. According to the Election Commission, conditions of services of election commissioners and Transaction of Business Act of 1991, the CEC and the ECs hold office for a term of 6 years until they age. देखिए दो चीज है यहाँ पर, पहला या तो वो 65 इयर्स का हो गया तो उसका रिमूवल हो जाएगा, या तो ये रिमूव हो जाएगा अगर वो 6 साल सर्व कर चुका है। whichever falls earliest, या तो 6 साल वो सर्विस कर ले तो रिमूव हो जाएगा, या तो वो 65 इयर्स का एज अटेन कर ले तो दैट पर्टिकुलर EC और CEC में बी रिमूव्ड। द रेजिग्नेशन एंड मेंबर्स ऑफ ECI अकॉर्डिंग टू द इलेक्शन कमीशन, आपको बता दिया मैंने ये जो एक्ट है ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एक्ट है, ठीक है। तो फॉर योर स्ट्रेटेजी के पार्ट अगेन, सो प्लीज डू रिमेंबर, एंड एज पर दिस एक्ट the chief election commissioner and the election commissioners can resign at any time. जब भी उनको लगे कि resignation देना है तो they can resign any time by writing to the president. आज के लिए बस इतना ही। फर्स्ट पार्ट जो था आपके लिए, आपके करंट अफेयर्स के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट था, who has been appointed and what this electoral reform is going, right, उज्बेकिस्तान के कौन थे, it has been, and every other aspect, राइट, कि क्या उज्बेकिस्तान के अभी इलेक्टोरल हुआ है, फैक्ट साइन हुआ है, राइट। तो ये सब चीजें, और स्टैटिक जीके जो है स्टैटिक जीके के लिए आपका इलेक्शन कमीशन का फंक्शनिंग, कंपोजिशन, कौन सा आर्टिकल डील करता है, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडी परमानेंट है, इंडिपेंडेंट है, and every other aspect with regard to your election commission is relevant for your CLAT and LA 2024. So for regular updates, stay connected to Pathshala classes. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel of Pathshala classes and stay tuned. Apart from this, you can also subscribe to the Telegram channel of Pathshala classes for getting free access to study materials for your ALET or CLAT 2024. Thank you so much for connecting with us.